What's up, everybody? It's your boy Hobo here with a beautiful day today, and welcome to a weekly recap for Week 8 of the National Pokeball League. I hope you're having a beautiful day today, because I know I am. I know you are too. So yes, this weekly recap is going to be uploaded the same day that uploads are going to be happening. So basically, if you didn't know what last week happened, then you can watch this now and then watch your favorite coach play, or you can watch your favorite coach play and you're like, hey, what happened to him last week? And you'd be like, oh, look, it's another video. Yeah, okay, cool. Just want y'all to know that. Also, reason why these things are late is because of reasons. Mostly it's because of me starting up school, I guess. I don't know for sure. My schedule's a little wonky. Next week, we should be back to schedule. Hopefully, if I have to record by myself again, I will do that. It doesn't matter. Also, game of the week might be coordinated with the weekly recap. I don't know for sure yet. I will be doing the game of the week. My boy Badgers had to, take a little break, and I think it's easier if I can incorporate them together. So I don't know for sure, but I am by myself this week. Zazo is out. He's done bout. He's actually in Florida right now, I believe, and he's just doing some work there. So shout out to him. Hopefully he can do well in his whole biking journey. Cause, oh my lord, that man, he's powerful. But let's just hop right in to the first match for Week 8. And our first match is going to be the Boston Bee-Doos versus the San Antonio Swamperts. The Boston Bee-Doos brought a powerhouse team this week, and they really did. They brought the Ludicolo, man. They brought the physical Ludicolo this week against the San Antonio Swamperts, who I believe correctly, Danicki was playing for this week, and it was such a beautiful match. Basically, how the match went was, I think it was a little haxy in the beginning. If I do remember correctly, this match was on Wi-Fi, so my memory's a little bit, it's not there completely, but basically, it was a little haxy in the beginning. San Antonio Swamperts were up ahead, they were pressuring things out with things like Suicune, and Tynantrum was just out there getting hits. Helios actually got 2 kills and everything, and it was a do or die situation for the Boston Bee-Doos, just trying to figure out if they can just either get the win or have differential of have it like a 1-0 differential, not bad of a loss. And it was crazy. It's crazy. Both teams just head on power going through, and then last but not least, things were weakened low enough so Haluchador, the one, the only, the Haluchador was able to go through, set up a sub. I believe it was sub Lychee Berry, or it was an Endure Lychee Berry. I'm pretty sure it was one of the two, and he Endured took a hit and then just destroyed his team with a +1 acrobatics, +1 high jump kick, +1 everything. There's also some notable things like physical Ludicolo going for that fire punch, lowering that fortress into range so it could be killed by acrobatics. Oh my lord, it was such a beautiful match. It was very close down to the wire. If you have never seen a comeback before, Halucha has shown off the comeback. I believe actually the fighting move was a reversal, if I remember correctly right now. Actually, that's pretty cool. As you can see, my memory is a little bit on the hazy about this matchup, but yes, it was a very cool matchup. I really did enjoy it. Manabuzz was weakened and everything, and literally it was up to Halucha to carry the team, and Halucha did it. Halucha was like, hey dog, what up? And was able to destroy his team, because his team, Dallas's team, doesn't really have much in priority. And yeah, so if that was there, maybe the match could have went somewhere else, but sadly it wasn't. So hey, but that is a good game for both coaches on both sides. I believe that Dallas is actually going to be coming back and playing his own matches this week. So hopefully, next week. So hopefully, hopefully that's what happens. Actually, I can't believe it happens. So yes, I can't wait to see Dallas back in the saddle with a 4-14. All right, and our next match is going to be the Arizona Caravanas versus the Austin Toroses. The Arizona Caravanas this week, man, they went ham. I really did enjoy this match. This match was so fun, just to watch and just to be a part of. Well, not being a part of, but let's just say that Toad brought Sharpen P2. Sharpen substitute, turn P2. Such a godly set. Oh my lord. Dang. Doesn't even get. I don't think P2 gets adaptability. It gets analytic. But if that was like PZ P2, oh my lord, nice and bulky. But there's other things, notable things such as I believe it was Greninja outspeeding the Garchomp, and I don't know. Greninja does actually outspeed Garchomp. Never mind. But I thought that was Scarf Greninja for a little bit. There was also other things. There was a very good play early on in the game where it was Jirachi versus Tangrowth, and Jirachi sets up rocks. U-turns out, sees that the Tangrowth is Rocky Helmet, and then starts pressuring with the Togekiss. Excuse me, well, Togekiss is the T-Wave. Is the T-Wave Air Slash variant, so Togekiss was able to come through and just start pressuring the Austin Toroses and everything, and it was just a very hacksful game. And in the end, Mega Pidgeot was able to clean up the game by going for Hurricanes, and I believe there was actually a confusion on one of the Hurricanes, if I remember correctly. And yeah, that's what I believe. That's what happened. There's one of the Hurricanes which did get a crit or a confusion. I don't remember exactly. Oh no, I think it was the Jirachi Spadef drop into into a Hurricane. So yeah, that's what happened. That's what was happening. Because Jirachi was able to get the Spadef drop on the Nido Queen before Nidoqueen was taken out by Jirachi, and yeah. Then basically it was Hurricane, goodbye. But yeah, Ball Bells. That was a very good game. I freaking enjoyed watching the game, guys. I recommend watching the game from last week. If you guys want to see it, go check it out. It's a real good game. Alright, and our next game is going to be the Austin Toroses versus the Florida Feraligators. Not Austin, oh my lord. The Brisbane Breloons versus the Florida Feraligators. And this is a head-to-head match up. That doesn't stop, I guess. Basically, what's happening this week is, yeah. This was a very cool and fun match to watch, actually. I really did enjoy it. Towards the end, there was some crazy stuff, some nice heat, some nice jalapenos on a stick. But let's get right into turn one matchup, which was... But our turn one was Cloyster versus the Clefable, and Cloyster goes in for that T-Spike. Inserting Dominance turn one, which I freaking love that. I love that. I mean, I guess one could predict, oh look, he's gonna go for Shell Smash turn one, which is not a good play, but inserting Dominance turn one, setting up a T-Spike, being like, you have to defog this away. Yeah, that was cool. I freaking loved that turn one play. It was nice. It was nice, man. It was so nice. Being able to see that T-Spike. But yeah, basically,
Later on in the game, Raikou gets whittled down by the combination of its own substitute, not Thundurus, excuse me, that Mega Manectric and Diggersby just lower it, and it's just so sad to see Raikou get whittled down that quickly and then get destroyed by a Volt Switch. Like, dang. But that is the second mon down. The first mon down was the Skarmory, which died to 2 Hydro Pumps from the Empoleon, so that was pretty cool to see. And then Victini this week was pretty special. It was E-Ball, Victini, and there was a lot of energy balls going wrong this week, especially from the last match that we're going over. But towards the end, basically, Empoleon was a Chopper Berry set, which was very cool. But I believe that was HP Fighting on the. I believe it was HP Fighting on the whatchamacallit. I can't think of its name right now. What is it called? The Espeon. And the Espeon was putting in a lot of work here. It had HP Fighting, it had Grass Knot this game. It was a very cool game. But later on into the match, basically, it was Cloyster was able to not only pressure to get the Skarmory out of there early game, he was also able to weaken the Clefable a lot, so things like Victini was able to go through. And then this banded, it looks like it's banded Diggersby, but this Diggersby is just being annoying as heck. And out comes the substitute Salic Berry Chestnut. I don't know if it was sub belly or not, but that was pretty cool, as it just Drain Punch crits, which is very bad. I believe that the crit mattered a lot, but yeah, it's what happened. But that's the game. Basically, the Brisbane Brainlings are beginning to pick up a 2-0 victory after a sub Salic Berry Chestnut is able to get the kill for this week. Okay, and our next match is going to be the oh my lord, I already did the Brisbane Brainlings. Excuse me. And the next match is going to be the Phoenix Sun Kerns versus the Atlanta Braviaries. And this was a very close match. Even though on paper it didn't look close, but if you actually watch the match, it's a very cool match to be watched. My boy Cheese actually uploaded his by the time I'm recording this, so it's quite sad. But basically, let's just hop right in to turn 1. Turn 1. Cheese leads off with Mega Blastoise against the Stoutland, and the Stoutland goes straight. Blastoise goes straight in for the Aura Sphere, doing a clean 71%, and then destroying this man with a Scald afterwards. It's just like, turn 2, something died. That's how this match, basically, you can sum it up. The Aromatisse was a Calm Mind variant, which is very cool to see. I'm not gonna lie, Calm Mind, Trick Room, Aromatisse kind of just wins, but going through the match, it doesn't just win. After a while, because of the crit from the Kyurem, kind of did suck. I'm not gonna lie. The Kyurem Black was able to crit the Thingamabobber. I can't think of its name right now. The Aromatisse, and then basically the Kyurem Black is just too bulky and it's just too strong. Kyurem Black is just too much. It's getting crits all over the place, and basically that's the game. About 20 some odd turns in, and yeah, that's basically the game. Kyurem Black was able to get a crit on a lowered Aromatisse, which I don't know if the Aromatisse was low enough to die or not. I don't know the correct, if it was or not. Also gets the high roll against the Ferrothorn, I do believe, unless it was Choice Specs. I believe it wasn't. I believe it was Choice Scarf. But yeah, and then it was able to just a 2-shot. He was 2-shotting Hoopa-U, which was crazy with Ice Beam. So basically that's the game there. It's not much to talk about. Cheese was able to handle the sand pretty well. And actually no, it was Specs, excuse me. So yeah, it was Specs, so that's why it's able to KO a Hoopa. I should be smarter than that. But yeah, it was a very cool match. I freaking loved it. I don't think Talonflame actually even hit the field, but I know T-Tar did, so it's pretty cool. Alright, so our next match is going to be the New York McTanes versus the Detroit Lifehearts. And the New York McTanes, they came through this week and basically destroyed this man, okay? I'm not gonna lie, Cypher, you got Bing Bop, Mollywop to give the dog a bone this week, as basically Mega Latias, Carmine setup, won the game. Azu, Belly Drum setup, won the game. Luckily, Mega Glade was able to out. Luckily, Parker, who took over the team this week, didn't go for the Aqua Jet against the Mega Glade, because instead of that, he had to go for the Play Rough. If he didn't do that, Mega Glade had a free chance just to go through and just. Well, excuse me. If he did do that, it would have been a 6-0. But luckily, my boy Cypher was able to help out that differential just a little bit and only get the 5-0, so that's pretty cool. Megalati also was able to sweep the rest of the team after the Heatran was low. So that's that match. No need to get into that one. Our next match is going to be the New Jersey Dwebbles versus the Phoenix Sun Floras, because that's what's up. The Dwebbles actually brought a decent team. It's a very cool team. There was a lot of hacks this match, and I'm not gonna lie. Riz actually had a chance of winning it of his first NPL match, and yeah, let's just say that. It looks like the Hacks gods did not, and basically denied him of that victory this week, as basically towards the end of the match, there was a Mega Altaria versus the Mega Medicham and the Res Talk Froligator with mono waterfall. It's only attacking move, and that was so beautiful. There were some certain things that I didn't agree with on the Dwebble side, such as carrying Petal Blizzard over Power Whip. I mean, when in doubt, watch me whip with that Ninetale Sun. I don't understand why Petal Blizzard, but I guess you don't want to miss. But whip is just so cool, man. You're just whipping all over the place, man. Just there's also very other cool things to see, like Ming Xiao and Medicham almost bringing like the exact same set this week, as they were both bulk up Baton Pass sets with, I believe, Drain Punch. So that's super cool to see. Both teams think the same thing basically, while team building is such a cool thing. Just see a bulk up Baton Pass, Ming Xiao with a bulk up Baton Pass, Medicham, so cool. So cool. But like I said, towards the later end of the game, the Baker Aerodactyl does get a crit, a cool Aerial Ace, that's what it is. Does get a critical Aerial Ace on the Mega Medicham, which is able to destroy Mega Medicham at like 80-something%. And then for Alligator, then now it's just for Alligator versus the Aerodactyl, and if Fraligator can if Fraligator's able to hit the Aerodactyl with a waterfall, basically that is game for Fraligator, because last 2 months left after that would be Slowbro, which it sets up on because it's Rest Talk, and Ming Xiao, which even though it is a bulk up variant, it only has 4 attack EV, so it wouldn't be doing as much. As long as he has to bulk up. If he doesn't get lucky, he can get a D-Dance. And basically, Mega Aerodactyl was like, I'm not having that today, and he goes in for the Aerial Ace and crits him, which puts him in a 2-hit KO range instead of being in a 3-hit KO range, I believe. And basically, that's what happens for that game. It was a very good game, barring the hacks towards the end. But yeah, it was such a beautiful game. Hacks mattered a lot, but hey, Riz, next week you're gonna get a win. I strongly believe it. If you don't, I don't know. Actually, I could probably look it up right now, but
Too lazy. Alright, the next match is going to be the St. Louis Rush Rams versus the Los Angeles Nido Kings. This was a cool match to watch. Basically, for the Nido King side, it was Crobat for the win. I'm not going to lie, but no pun intended. But Crobat just put in a lot of work this game. Like, it was able to get up the kills on the Mega Carnivore, the Drowgy, and the Donphan. You know, it was that was super cool to see. I freaking love Danza and Crobat. Crobat and Danza, just they have like that synchronized fusion. It's like we should have a Danza Crobat for next games. Nintendo, get on that. Get on that. We have Ash Greninja. Let's get freaking Crobat Danza or Danza Crobat. Let's do it. But in the end, even though the pressure from the Los Angeles Nido Kings, you know, it was there and it was present enough, but the St. Louis Rush Rams were able to get the 3-0 win, just because, you know, Infinite plus Rotom Wash, and then Mega Carnivore is just able to destroy things. Like, it was a hard match. It wasn't a hard match to watch because Danza was fighting back, and it was a beautiful. I believe Danza would have came back too. If like certain things didn't get certain roles, then yes. If certain things were still alive, Danza could have came back from it. But you know, when you have a team like Matty Brawlix and it's just so bulky, and it's just so offensively threatening, it's too much. It's too much. Makes me cry just a little. But yeah, basically that's the game for that game. And my last match is going to be the Cindy Sharp Beatles versus the Toronto Star Raptors. And Jolt actually had a bad day. To sum this up, Jolt did get hacked. I believe it was a crit from the Mega Pincer, if I do strongly believe. And Jolt is on tilt now. Welcome to the Tilt Club. Welcome to the Windy Salt Fries Club too. So we are salty as heck. But it is lit up in here as Gypsy King is bringing the Alamoga plus the Milk Tank, the MILF Tank, the Tanky Tank. Turn one of this matchup was the both birds out here, the Aerodactyl, which was Mad Ill versus the Zapdos. And then, you know, it's a double switch into Sylveon versus Alamoga, as it was the Sylveon was a sub command set, or no, it was sub baton pass. I believe it was sub command baton pass. I don't really remember, but you know, it was able to get up rocks. Basically, it was able to go out to Bronzong. Bronzong was able to poison the Zapdos, and then later on in the match, basically, there was the Flare Blitz just destroying things, and Zen Headbutts getting good rolls, and then, you know, there was a Will-O-Wisp Barmanitan, which was so cool to see. And then Zazo himself played this week, came out there, went for a Hobo, as, you know, basically Zazo was just putting in a lot of work, as it was a rest sleep talk. I think it was rest talk. It was a rest talk Darman this week, as I did have Will-O-Wisp. He also had rest, and it was just destroying things. But they went for rest, and then, you know, it was such a beautiful thing. T-Wave on the T-Wave on the thingy Mambaba. T-Wave getting on Sylveon really did suck, as Sylveon does get paralyzed instead of going for the attacking move against the Zapdos. So, you know, it's hard to see. It's very hard to see, as Bulk Up Mew. Bulk Up Mew's scary, as Bulk Up Baton Pass Mew is a scary threat this week, as yeah, it's not gonna lie, you know, the match goes swimmingly until I think it is turn, because this is a very long match, guys, so I'm just trying to speed this up a little bit. Weakness policy, freaking weakness policy Lucario, scariest thing in the world. I'm telling you that right now. The match is pretty, like, stalling out. Freaking Milk Tank is just too much. But here goes the frustration, and then bop. Yeah, basically, it was a very long match. It was 89 turns, and basically Milk Tank was
the wall for everything. Certain things weren't getting rolls and everything, but bulk up Mew was very cool. Actually, Jolt didn't really get that much hacks out this match, but Gypsy King definitely didn't insert dominance, but was able to, stay ahead of the game through the game, and that's what happened. So, yeah. It was a very good game all around for everybody. And yeah, it was a very cool game. Towards the end, Mega Pinsir was able to clean up. There was the weakness policy. Lucario, like I said beforehand, was super flames. Bulk up Mew, scary as heck. And Milk Tank was just able to whittle down things, and didn't even get a kill, but it was able to whittle down things low enough so things like the Mega Pinsir and Zapdos were able to clean up. So yeah, that was a very cool game. I hope you guys did enjoy the weekly recap for Week 8. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you leave a like and comment down below. Something random, I don't care. And until next time, this is your boy Hobo, signing off. Alright, and goodbye.